The Chinese people's beloved President Xi, now China mainland, is calling for patriotism and learning from the heroes to construct our motherland. Today, I write to President Xi with the medal awarded by my grandfather granted by the Chinese president and ask, why does patriotism lead to tragedy? What on earth was I serving for when I was in Zhejiang University, the private benefits or the public interest in China? My ascendants died together with Japanese invaders, struggling for our nation's independence and avoiding being slaves of Japanese fascists. Why do some CCP leaders want to drink my blood? What in hell my contract's human relations is? I have given up my prosperous future to come back to China for my motherland. Can you believe that what was waiting for me was a big trap and something like a miscarriage of justice? This is the 7th letter. To begin with, I should sincerely express my gratitude to many nice people in ZJU or society, especially other CCP leaders, teachers, and students in ZJU. With their help, I can survive during this man-made catastrophe. I write this letter with total desperation about my stranded situation, which can make some bomber CCP members happy. My present situation is created by them to show their power, which is acquired by giving up the lives of heroes. After the 20th National Congress, Chinese President Xi gave important instructions to Zhejiang University, calling for the full implementation of the party's education policy, which includes, we must insist that education serve the construction of socialist modernization and serve the people, and make the establishment of morality and nurture of people as the fundamental task of education. Today, I am writing this letter to ask President Xi, what happened to the public and private aspects of my work-related personnel issues then? I ask President Xi because this is a question that I have been asking the ZJU Party Committee in a paper letter since 2013, and ZJU has never answered it positively in the past 13 years. This question is related to the party's education and is related to the nature of the school's surname public and private principles. The most critical thing of the questions I provided was put forward by some ZJU leaders, because they raised this issue and stigmatized me as working for private benefits, sparking this 13 years wrongful conviction. Thus, my question on my job issue is a matter of principle, instead of insignificancy. It has been 13 years since 2009, and the wrongful conviction on me has been 13 years. The problem of my case originated from the 1,000 Talent Plan, but was not limited to this plan. Even the TTP cannot be the protection to allow many illegal things. The leadership of the government at the grassroots level is separated from that of the high level. Today, the words about TTP have been erased from China's major media, and I know little about it. The high level of the Chinese government doesn't allow us to tell anything about TTP. As a ramification, anything related to TTP has disappeared from all the public media. However, certain leader of ZJU forced me to speak about something about TTP in public, which I had refused. He forced me to condemn my boss, a world-renowned scholar, by depriving me of my job opportunities at Zhejiang University, stigmatizing me, persecuting me, or doing many bad things on my family and me. Moreover, he has his group ruined my everything afterwards. I don't know the details of TTP issues, so I did not conform to some ZJU leaders' requests on me, which triggered the 13-year misery life. The punishments arise from my disobedience his or their order extends to nowadays. In 2009, I suspected the human relationship of this contract and refused to sign this contract and refused to accept this job more than once. Under the guise of making me believe in the government and that the leader was nice, they concealed the major personnel-related policies and tricked me into signing this contract. Because of this contract, I had to work more than 12 hours a day, daring not to ask for a day off even though I was too tired to recover from being sick. Because of this contract, I was forced to leave my office when I still was sick, and even the contract has not ended. Because of this contract, I must do whatever I was told and must accomplish these tasks. Many of the conflicts rooted in the TTP can be passed on to me or borne by me, thus making me the sacrifice of this national plan. Also, because of this contract, I was forced to run around on scorching summer days with temperatures rising to 40 degrees Celsius. After that abuse, I ran a high fever. These 13 years of abnormal life devastated my life as well as my health. I was smeared, was rumored, was cared for, was wiretapped, was punished collectively with my family, and was injured more than once inside the university campus. My normal career development road, together with my normal life path, was obstructed by power strength, and certain ZJU leader threatened me that he would not let me survive if I continued to resist such persecutions. All this made me realize that if my ZJU job issue cannot be clarified, my life will remain overshadowed forever. President Xi has made a public statement that Chinese human rights include rights of survival and development. Where is my human right? Some leaders make me afraid of him, her, to suppress this unfairness, how cruel persecution on me. They do all the bad things and notice that I am a female, then they can take away my marriage and impede my childbirth as means to compel my obedience to their rules. I have reported all these to the governmental office when they visited ZJU in 2021, but no reply yet. I don't believe that these leaders, who have taken responsibility for my job personnel issues for so many years, would be unclear about the personnel relations of my at that time job. The public regulations in their hands are only a game of the throne, which are struggled and obtained by the millions of Chinese heroes, including my family ascendants. I understand in my heart the reason behind the delay in conclusion of my unjust case. They want to cover all the evil things that certain leading cadres have done to me as if these had never happened. Can people believe that what is under patriotism is a big lie or trick to me? People don't know how bad they are. Now I tell you later on. However, I should remind you how many dehumanization incidents happened during the notorious China Cultural Revolution. Today, they still exist in China. Many young patriotic people coming back to China for the motherland's future are tortured to death during that 10-year. Today, such things still happen in China.